Hey, I was going to give you a tour of our paint booth once again, if you don't remember. It's just 2x4 frame with 1/4 inch MDF sides and then some drawers on the bottom. And the top is actually separate from the bottom. I just built it on top of the structure. And it's got rolling wheels and locks. The paint area, the paint box is 5x5 and it's about 2.5 feet deep. And it's got these filters on it. They're just the cheapest household filters that you can get. And it's got 2 box fans on it. And they're both controlled. The lights are on this switch. This is like a Christmas tree switch, extension cord switch. And this is another one that's just different color. But this one controls the fan and the other one controls the light. So it works pretty good. You could vent it outside, but then you'd have to deal with the cold air blowing back in. But whenever you don't have the fan on, you can smell the paints and you can see the fog in the air. But whenever you do have it on, you don't really smell the paints and there's no fog or anything. So it really catches a lot of what's bad. The lights are just some under cabinet lights that we picked up. They're LEDs. They're quite cheap at Home Depot, and there's 3 of those. And we also have some gloves here and some tape close by. We have this hanging rack up here that we use. This is just a wire hanger that's been cut up and bent, and that's really good for hanging stuff. We also have some jigs up here and that we keep close by. And here's these little stand-up triangle things where you put it down and then you have your set your material on there. We keep a lot of these. We use our trash to set stuff on and to tape down. You can see that where there's a piece of tape right here that we stuck our letters on and everything. And that's really good to keep for painting. And we also have this drying rack right here. That's really good for whenever you're running through materials, that you have some place to put it. And we've got these cheap. We don't use these a lot anymore, but whenever we were doing a lot of little signs and stuff, we would put everything on here and be able to, go from here to the drying rack real easy. The drawers, this is our color drawer. Everything's numbered. It corresponds to our thing that we have here. This picture's online, so the customer picks out their color here. And like I said, most of our stuff is Rust-Oleum. Try to stay away from Krylon because it doesn't, it takes forever to set up and it stays really sticky, especially the gloss stuff. And I try to stay semi-gloss or matte just as much as you can. We cut this out with our laser, so it keeps everything nice and tidy. And we keep, this is just extra storage down here. Our golds are primers and white and black. We use a lot of those. And this is Super 77. So you'll take your cake toppers or something like that. You'll give it a squirt. And then we have our glitters here. And you don't have to do that, but people like glitters. It's a mess. But yeah. So you spray your cake topper with the Super 77, then you dip it in this. You take the little canister that's in there, you dip up some gold and some glitter, and you just toss it on top of the cake topper and coat it. And then you will get a clear, this right here, like a gloss clear. And you spray that on top so the glitter doesn't continue to fall off. This right here, this is mostly my paints, whites, blacks, golds, primers, stuff that we use a lot. And that's just miscellaneous storage down there. I think that's it. Yeah, it's worked out pretty good for us. This is our thing I was telling you about that we sand on. This is just toolbox material, and it's kind of lost its stick. It's really smooth from being sanded on all the time. But like I said, you take one of these, like if you're cutting out, if I just pulled this off the laser, I'll put the letters back in here and sand them down so they're not all flopping around everywhere. Makes it really easy. And I think that's it. Yeah. Okay. Love you. Bye.